everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Today's reading is a pick a card reading, and I'm going to have you focus on the thumbnail. And on the thumbnail, you're going to see 3 different beach balls to choose from, okay? And the first beach ball is the yellow and blue beach ball. The second beach ball is the pink and purple beach ball. And the third beach ball is the red and green beach ball. So take a deep breath, focus in on that thumbnail, decide what image is speaking to you most today. What are you feeling the most at this moment? And this reading is going to be based upon the question, is there a summer romance ahead for you? Okay, this summer, is there a summertime romance ahead for you? So let's go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to start with pile number 1. I'm going to ring my bell here. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow and blue beach ball, and today's reading is called, Is There a Summer Romance for You Ahead? Is there a summer romance for pile number 1 ahead in the cards? Okay, ahead in the cards, is there a beautiful summer romance waiting for pile number 1, please, Spirit? For pile number 1. You know, and if not, then what might be ahead, right? That's also a question too. If the summer romance isn't for, ooh, but look, there's the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and the King of Cups is on a boat. Is anyone looking for a boat daddy for the summertime? Okay, and that's a beautiful scenery right there. If anyone's looking for a yacht daddy or a boat daddy for summertime. All right, and yeah, we've got the King of Cups here, which in the tarot represents Pisces. So perhaps some of you are going to be having a summer romance on the water with a Pisces. And let's go ahead and see here. We've got the 4 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I'm already getting some messages up, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I told myself before I started this reading, pile number 1, that if there are any like major arcana, or not major arcana, but court cards that come up, that was an indication that there was a summer romance coming up for you guys. And especially I told myself if I saw any of the kings pop up, okay? And well, we have a Knight of Pentacles here, and we have the King of Cups here. And there is something about, now I feel like for the first 4 months of the year, January, February, March, April, perhaps, and even wintertime wasn't the best time for you guys. Pile number 1, and perhaps you weren't feeling well. Perhaps you're like, you know what? This world would be damn lucky if I even got out of bed and troubled myself to do anything at this point, because I don't feel well, I'm tired, life is demanding, life is hard, I need breaks, I need a rest, and I can't be out here shaking my ass at the pool when I barely want to get out of bed, or I'm not even feeling that well. And some of you may have been having some stomach problems or stomach issues and things that have been going on. Okay, but with the Ace of Pentacles here is the promise of springtime and is the promise of a new day, okay? And, you know, meeting somebody that has very stable, financially stable, okay? Somebody that is, okay, this person is also smoking on here too, so perhaps some of you will meet somebody that likes to smoke. But I don't know what they like to smoke, pile number 1, but perhaps they like to smoke a little bit of something, okay? And this could be somebody, I'm also seeing a black car here, okay? I'm also getting the energy of somebody into gold watches or liking, if they do wear jewelry, it's something gold or a gold watch, okay? Or a very nice watch, okay? Somebody that has a very, very nice watch and dresses very, very dapper and has those kind of old school manners that we, that we want, that we want to be operating around in private, like we want to be around people that have good manners, but somebody that has old school chivalry manners, okay? I'm also seeing somebody who, like drives a nice car, but maybe doesn't live in the nicest of places, which happens sometimes, like sometimes people, they spend more money on other things or they spend money on other stuff. All right. So yeah, I do think you guys are my first out of the gate here. I do think there could be a summer romance for you guys. We have Cancer. Wow. And the King of Cups in the tarot, like I said, it has to do with Pisces as an association, but it could also be a Cancer, a water sign, another water sign coming up into your world. Perhaps you guys are Cancers or you have Cancer in your astrology chart, okay? But we definitely have some water sign action going on in here, okay? And Cancer time of year is from like June 22nd till like July 18th, July 19th. So I also think that this is a timing thing for you guys, somewhere in between July 22nd to July 18th, 19th could be the time when you meet a boat daddy or a boat mommy, okay? And, somebody who is caring, receptive, all right, protective, intuitive, family-oriented. We have Bobcat and Mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that it is true power and strength. There is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest, okay? And the King of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, has plenty of patience to wait for things to manifest. The Knight of Pentacles is very patient in that regard, okay? And there's true power and true strength in silence and patience. Real gangsters move in silence, as they say. And this Knight of Pentacles looks like a real gangster. And this King of Cups also looks like, they're enjoying a beautiful, wonderful, silent summer day on the river or on the water, and they've taken their boat out and they're just listening to the waves lapping and the wind swirling, and they're just content and comfortable and relaxed is something that I am seeing here. We have here package, the gift, naughty, the naughty package. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I feel some of you could meet quite the emo sensitive package that comes along that wants to spend some time with you. I'm getting that this person wears cologne or wears perfume, and they have a specific scent that they like to wear, okay? And they even may wear some jewelry as well. And actually in this picture, this person is wearing not a gold watch, but a silver, like beads with silver on it, okay? And yeah, pile number 1. I think you guys are gonna have a run-in with the naughty package or a naughty gift this summer. Okay, ooh, and look at this. Look at you all wrapped up in satin, like the most beautiful birthday present, the most beautiful naughty gift that anyone could unwrap. It says, I love your body and your beautiful scent. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about scent, all right? If I had it my way, you'd be my one achievement. You'd be my one and only achievement. Ooh, I think you guys, yeah, pile number one. I think you guys are, and maybe like 4 months ago, or even during last winter, or 4 months ago, you couldn't even have imagined it. What kind of naughty package and trouble you guys are going to get into. Ooh, we've got the 6 of Cups. And, oh, very like, and some of you might have been, I'm also getting the feeling of someone going to somebody's gravesite and bringing flowers. And, you know, for those of you that have lost a person in your life that you were deeply, deeply connected to, and around this time of year, it is Memorial Day, or I guess tomorrow's Memorial Day, not today, but you know, it is a time to be sentimental and to remember, bring flowers, you know, sit in, like some cultures, they have it like, I forget what it's called in the Jewish culture, like sitting Shiva. Is that the name for it? You guys will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But anyway, sitting at, you know, the altar of something and professing feelings about something. Also, the 6 of Cups is more water energy, and it is more like, you know, and I feel you guys, almost you guys making a apology to someone during the summer. I mean, maybe at some point you tell this person, I didn't take you seriously at the time, or I didn't think you meant what you said. I like about wanting to go out or see me or spend time. I guess I didn't really take it seriously at the time. I didn't know you really wanted to, and I'm kind of like, I'm sorry. Like, it's cool that you want to, and I want to too. I'm getting that kind of energy going on here. And because I kind of feel like maybe at first you guys thumb your nose at this person a little bit, and then they're still interested. They're still interested. They're silent, and they're just there, but silent in a good way, like not trying to prove things, just patient with you, silently waiting for you to kind of be like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, like, I guess you really did mean that you wanted to go out, my bad, you know? So I kind of feel like that type of energy could be going on. Yeah, trust issues. Yeah, yep, and this is where, because of your guys' trust issues in the past, you may feel like somebody that is, you know, like a constant or waiting or having patience or being silent and patient. You may take that as a bad sign, okay, because of maybe some of the trust issues that you've had in the past. It says trust issues, who hurt you? Release it and be open to change. You know, trust issues, who hurt you? Release it and be open to change. So somebody comes along in your world and you're like, I guess I read the situation wrong, and I actually, like, I can see, you know, and this person that you're dealing with, they may be sensitive as well, and may get their feelings hurt a little bit easily as well, be a little bit sensy or sensitive, okay, and may want to know, may ask you who hurt you, and, you know, be open and release, release that, okay? And you're somewhat of a mystery to this person in a lot of ways, pile number one. They want to get to know you on a deeper level, but maybe at first you're kind of like, I don't know. And you're being a little protective of yourself. I get it, the Cancer energy coming up. You're being a little protective, a little bit of vulnerability, a little bit of trust issues, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But actually, I feel like this King of Cups can handle that. They understand, you know, emotions and the ups and downs of things. And the Knight of Pentacles is very patient. We've got the Femme Fatale, erotic energy of the feminine, okay? Opens your heart up when dependency is rejected. And, you know, and for some of you here with these trust issues and femme fatale, you may feel like, yeah, in the past, people I felt like they were using me because of my body or because of whatever. And it did bring me some trust issues, and I am suspicious, and I do get angry when I feel like someone's fucking with me, as most people do, pile number one. Okay, but this person may have also dealt with, some trust issues in the past with someone that they were with as well. And I would say when it comes to the sexual energy of the connection, to take it really, really slow, because I feel like both of you are sensitive. Both of you could have trust issues from the past. Being patient, thinking about things before we say them, not being reactive, like all these types of things are helpful when we're dealing with trust issues, and we're dealing with, like sensitivity is what I feel here, okay? And we've got the 12th house and escape. Wow, interesting. And the 12th house, especially in Vedic astrology, has to do with the pleasures of the bed as well, and intimacy, and like the hidden things that we want to do when we're trying to escape, okay? And wow, pile number one. And maybe you are needing a weekend escape with someone where you go out on the water together, or you have a good time, or you shut out the outside world and you just enjoy yourself. But again, I also feel like this can have to do with people who are having clandestine meetups with people who are being very mysterious and acting weird, and then you feel like there's something off or something wrong, and you feel like the person could have more than one, and I'm not saying you're going to run into someone like that, pile number one, but you may have run into people like that, and this person may have run into people like that. So I would just advise, especially if there's alcohol or drinking or that kind of stuff going on, pile number one, that maybe we lay off that as well if there is stuff like that going on, just for peace of mind. Take things slow. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Let things progress at their own pace, and maybe don't, get sexual or get physical right away. All right. Although there's going to be a huge temptation, I feel, to do just that. All right. Pile number one. I mean, yeah. But again, just being careful with the trust issues, and being careful with, rushing things is what I would say. Take things at an easy pace. We've got the Magician. Oh yeah. You guys are manifesting basically anything you want. Okay, and there she is with a glass of wine there. Okay, the Magician has a glass of wine, and she's wearing a barely there see-through outfit. I mean, you're going to be looking stunning this summer, I feel, pile number one. And maybe you get some new lingerie or a new dress or a new outfit to wear around the house that's kind of see-through and loose fitting, and makes it, because obviously summer is really hot. I feel like you guys it's almost like you guys are like Greek princesses or Grecian princesses, or that type of level of sexy going on here, okay? Or maybe there is something going on with, we've got the blue and white in the background, which is a very much, I think the blue and white is the color of Greece, okay? Maybe somebody involved is Greece, or going to Greece, or is Greek, or going to Greece, all right? But I think blues and whites are gonna look fantastic on you this summer, pile number one. And I feel like you could easily meet someone while you're out. For those of you that have animals, if you're out walking your dogs, or even taking your pet to the vet, or taking your pet to the park, or anything like that, is I feel like you could meet someone in those types of situations, okay? And I mean, I feel like you guys are really going places this summer with the Magician and the Chariot. For those of you planning to take a trip and you're planning on going to Europe this summer, or you're taking a vacation around the Greece area to Europe this summer, I mean, boom. I mean, good on you, pile number one. I feel like it's going to go rather well for you. If that's what you're planning on doing, because I do feel like you could meet somebody and, you know, just taking a stroll in the park or taking a walk. I mean, your energy is very forward and very welcoming, and your eyes really do capture this person. I feel your bone structure, your eyes, lips, everything really kind of captures this person's attention. You know, like I said, the blues and the whites looking really sharp on you this summer, pile number one, looking real nice. And you know, it's all about like breathable, easy fabric this summer, I feel like, for you guys. But yeah, I would just, you know, watch out on the wine. If there's a lot of wine or drinking or smoking, I mentioned smoking earlier. I would maybe, you know, I mean, maybe it kind of opens you up in a way, or makes you more like open to things in a way, or makes you feel kind of sexy in a certain way, pile number one. But I would also like, and Lord knows, pile number one, like I feel you guys do need to get out of this city. You do need to kind of get out of the city at some point during the summer, for those of you that live in cities, okay? And I mean, damn, I feel like do you guys have a dream of staying up, of traveling and being up in the penthouse and being up? It's like you're almost up in the sky, where the sky is all blue and everything feels really magical. And you feel like really comfortable in your own skin, and you feel like you can talk to anyone. And I feel like you meet someone when your hair is like really windswept, or perhaps a little bit wavy or curly-ish is when, and I feel like your hair is going to be like full-bodied, beautiful this summer too. Might be a lot of humidity though, is the only thing. It might be kind of poofy. Anyway, pile number one, I am going off on a lot of different stuff and a lot of different topics, but I feel like with the Magician and the Chariot, the sky is the limit this summer. And, you know, it's all about being mobile and active and talking to new people and getting out of your usual like routine in order to meet some different people. And I would maybe just be a little bit careful on the over partaking in certain substances. But other than that, pile number one, if you're looking for a boat daddy this summer, I think it's highly likely. Pile number one, what a way to start off the reading. And thank you so much, pile number one, and have a wonderful summer. Let's move on to pile number two. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the pink and purple beach ball. Thank you so much for being here today. And today's reading is called, Is There a Summer Romance for You? Pile number two, coming up this summertime. All right, we're gonna do a check-in and see. Apologies for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere that's like, it's not even summer here, Natalie. Definitely apologies, but you could use the reading either way. Is it gonna be a summer romance, a winter romance for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere. But let's go ahead and see. You picked the pink and purple beach ball. Is there a summer romance ahead for pile number 2, please? Is there a beautiful, gorgeous summer romance ahead for pile number 2? Let's see, is there a beautiful, gorgeous summer romance? Ace of Swords, I like that. Pile number 2, possibilities are endless. As much imagination as you can muster. Let's see, pile number 2. Let's see, we've got the 10 of Cups. Ooh, well, there's definitely going to be some family fun or friendship fun. Some of you could be meeting somebody with kids as well, because there's sure a lot of kids on this card, or somebody that likes kids or has kids, or one person has multiple children, okay, and maybe taking all the kids to do something. We have Temperance here, okay, and then we have the Page of Swords, which of course is the sword that's in the Ace of Swords. The page is the throne for the aces in all of the tarot, okay? And, you know, it's not just about like talking about things like, oh, it would be neat to do this, or oh, it would be neat to go here, try this or do that. I'm also like, I'm getting the energy of you guys doing something, like going and doing something really innocent, like going to get ice cream with someone, going to get coffee with someone, talking to someone, like striking up a conversation, you know, maybe even a little friendly competition and some gaming, okay, with this 10 of Cups. It looks like they're going bowling. All right, but it's innocent fun. With the 10 of Cups, it's really fun. If anything, you guys are going to have a really fun summer, but I also feel like it's going to be very busy because, you know, there's a lot of different things that are going on, and you may feel like, oh, I'm getting pulled in 2 different directions. And, you know, you're very busy. Lots of plans. With the Page of Swords, lots of plans to do things. And, you know, a lot of laughing and a fun sense of humor to kind of go around, I feel like. And some of you may be meeting up with an instrumental Virgo this summer. Do you know an important Virgo in your life? And I'm not talking about someone you hate or somebody that is awful to you or you currently have kicked to the curb, okay? I'm talking about somebody like, and it could even be for some of you here too, for those of you that have kids, it could be that you have a child that's a Virgo or has a heavy Virgo energy in their chart, or you are seeing someone and they have a child that has a lot of Virgo, or that you have a pet that's a Virgo. I mean, I feel like, or a best friend that's a Virgo, all right? So think of this. Do you have Virgos in your life? Are you a Virgo? Okay, who's the Virgo? Because there is a Virgo that's going to be highly influential on your summertime, on how good it is, or, you know, and Virgo is about coming up with detailed plans, fail-safe detailed plans, and, you know, kind of planning everything, making sure everyone is aligned, making sure everyone's efficient, healthy, okay, refined, accurate. All of that is that Virgo energy, okay? And it says Virgo, the alchemist. And I mean, I feel like you're full of ideas this summer, and you're wanting to have, and what Virgo wants to have is pure energy. So it wants to have that good, clean fun, or do a lot. I feel like you're going to be talking about a lot of things this summer, committing to a lot of different things. Yeah, I can help with that. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can pick the kids up. Yeah, I can go take the kids to, you know, I don't know, Six Flags, Chuck E. Cheese, whatever you got going on, right? Pile number 2. Yeah, I can, you know, if you're an auntie or an uncle and you don't have kids of your own, yeah, I can go, you know, no problem. I can go and do that. Okay, but I am seeing like, a lot of plans and activities and maybe things that you're kind of volunteering for this summer. And at some point it says on this card, it says temperance, part man, part woman, all angel. Okay, all angel. So it's almost like you're kind of like superhuman this summer and you're kind of doing everything. You've got a lot of plans. You've got a lot of things going on. You're talking about a lot of different things that you'd like to work on. Okay, we have raccoon and letting go. This message, so you're going to be doing a lot of letting go this summer as well too. This message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, a habit, a creed, or a situation. The time has come for letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. And that could be, overthinking, too many plans, spinning our wheels, like, an overabundance of ideas and thoughts and volunteering for too many things. It's fun, like, there's a lot of fun and there's a lot of energy in it, but it's kind of like, maybe you guys are feeling like, yeah, but it's too much and I feel like people don't appreciate me sometimes, and I do want to like solve some problems and fix some things and help myself and others, but there may be some things that like you're just spinning your wheels on this summer and you're like, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop spinning my wheels. Yeah, we've got karaoke, singing, videos, and songs. Again, going to karaoke, going to bowling, going to play darts, going to pool league, going to spin class, I feel like you have a really good time, okay? Going out and doing fun stuff, but maybe some of you like overdo it and you're over planning and you've got so many things going on and it's like, I don't even know where I would find time for dating, or because there's work, there's all these plans, there's friends, there's vacations, there's family get-togethers. The 10 of Cups could really be like a family reunion. Like, some of you could be planning a family reunion this summer, or like it's up to you to kind of step it up at this point. And, I feel like you're very cute this summer, pile number 2. Like you're very cute and surprisingly agile and surprisingly like funny. I mean, not surprisingly, you are funny. I feel like you have a really good sense of humor and you always add a lot to the party, and you always like make everyone laugh and make sure everyone's having a good time, and you always have the best ideas and everything. And you don't like to be caught unaware, like not knowing what's going on, because you want everyone to be having a good time, but it's kind of a little stressful. So that's why we have the raccoon here. It's like, it's a lot, but you're having fun. You're karaokeing, you're singing, you're laughing, you're telling jokes, okay? And here it says, I'm madly in love. I guess there's no holding back. I just want to express it and feel your attack, okay? But the look on her face, like, and she looks very Virgo, like very put together, matching bra and underwear set, flawless makeup, hair over the eye, very sexy look. But I also feel like you guys are sassier than ever in this summer, and you just want to express yourself, and you're tired of holding back what you think and what you feel. And I feel like you have your finger over this person's mouth, like, shh, be quiet, don't say anything, just let me do my thing. And I feel like some of you could have a friends with benefits summer. Like there's someone that you like to basically get on top of every once in a while and enjoy a good time with. And this person is trying to tell you their feelings or tell you what's up. But I kind of feel like it's, no, just like do me is kind of what you guys are saying. Like, don't explain it. Don't second guess it. Don't talk about it too much. Just do me. Like, you're almost like, let's skip the pleasantries and just, this person's like, oh, I'm going to tell you how I feel and what's going on. And I guess I've got these feelings for you. And you're like, shh, don't ruin it, So I feel you guys kind of have that vibe a little bit going on this summer. And, summertime, of course, is not a great time for boob sweat for my ladies out there and, getting all sweaty like that. And I do see some of that going on here for my ladies out there. But I almost feel like I feel like, yes, you are going to get it on with someone and they like you or they feel like they should say something to you or tell you how they feel. But I feel like you guys are kind of like, just shut up and don't say anything and just kind of do me. All right. Because ultimately I feel like you guys don't really, you maybe like sleeping with this person, but I feel like you don't have the feelings that they have for you, or you're not like into them the same way that they're into you. It says, I'm madly in love, I guess, which is kind of like, okay, I guess, or whatever. And you guys are like, I'm actually thinking about letting this person go. I'm actually thinking there's not that much going on. And, it's like this person talking a lot or saying a lot. And you have to be very careful with your time with Temperance, because time is, not spending too much time on certain things and watching your schedule and all of that with the Virgo energy here. And it's a little unemotional, but I kind of feel like this is someone where maybe you guys hook up when you don't have a whole lot else going on, or maybe your kids are friends, or you do go out with sometimes with each other, but it's just kind of like, just, whatever, be quiet, let me get on top and get my rocks off. But I feel like that's more from your end, pile number 2, rather than this person's end. It's more from your end that you're just kind of like, like kind of falling out of something. We have determined hunter, no escape. Okay. So you guys are determined to, get what's yours this summer and get the action that you need. And we see a lion here. So perhaps we have some Virgo Leo situations going on over the summertime. Okay. Also with the lion, it could be referencing Leo season in general, or even just like, because Leo season starts, what is it, like July 22nd to August 20th, 19th, 20th, and then Virgo season takes over. And some of you could be getting laid, I feel like, during Leo season, but you're like, by Virgo season, by fall Virgo season, I kind of feel like you guys are like, I'm not really like, I just, don't talk to me type of thing. Anyway, pile number 2, nice. We have medium here, and look at the little cat coming out. You are a doorway to the spiritual world, and medium, okay? And yeah, and I really feel, for those of you that do have Virgo in your chart, or animals love you, or you've got a Virgo cat that you absolutely adore, and they're very independent and spicy and sassy, okay? I think it's like the cat is another reference back to Leo season in a way, all right? And maybe you are a doorway to the spiritual world, like even mentally, sexually, all of that. But I kind of feel like you guys are just kind of dipping your toes out there with Temperance. You're not fully, you're like, yeah, I know that I have this connection with the spirit world, but I'm not necessarily sharing that with everyone. And I'm not necessarily, it's kind of something I'm exploring on my own, is what I feel. Like you guys are saying, yeah, it's true, but I'm kind of exploring that on my own. And it's not, it's kind of a private thing. And that is, you know, totally okay to be working on and doing. All right. And I also feel like your energy towards this person in Leo season, Virgo season is very mid, like medium or very mid, where you're like, you know, yes, I'll see you, but I'm not going to like really do more than kind of like see you. Okay. Oh, we've got Queen. So, I mean, it doesn't detract from you guys being queens. All right. And of course, with the Leo energy too, the light attribute of the Queen radiates regal feminine energy and uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Yeah, kids, animals, helping, you know, shadow attributes becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. And I feel like, you know, when your guys' time isn't like respected, I feel like maybe that's when you become more controlling or demanding, like, hey, you're late, I've got 1,000 things on my mind, Page of Swords, get over here, shut up, let's get it on or whatever. But don't be, you know, I feel like this summer you're having to be somewhat in control and be demanding towards things because it is a busy time. Now, it's not to say you're not going to have fun. I feel like you will, but a lot of things are going down the way that they are this summer because of your involvement in them, or because you make them happen, or because they're your ideas. I feel pile number 2. Okay, and you're kind of the one in charge of all the details or putting everything together. And you know, and maybe that's something you guys want to let go of and be like, I just want to have more fun and relax. Okay. But then pile number 2, you have to do something called none of ya business, none of your business. Okay, is what I was gonna say. It's none of your business. You're gonna have to stay out of other people's business and not volunteer for things, and, you know, quiet yourself down a little bit if you want to. But maybe, you know, it depends on what you want to do. The point is that you're in control. As the queen of the summer, you are the one that is in control, and you're the one that is calling the shots. And you know, that's what it shows. All right. And so there you go. Now we have Taurus energy and I have. Now I think that this is, so in this reading we've got a Virgo, a Leo, and a Taurus. So perhaps think in your life, who's the Leo, who's the Virgo, who's the Taurus, because they're going to have a big impact on your summer. And if you're like, well, shit, Natalie, I don't really know that many Tauruses, it could just be like you're very, having a very, like, you know, maybe a little bit more of a rigid attitude towards things this summer of, you know, this is what I want, this is how things are going, I'm the one in control, I have what I want and what I need, and just basically stay out of my way. And if you don't, I will become the bull in the china shop. Okay. And for those of you, I just have to give a side note too. For those of you that like women, and for those of you that are men here that like women, or women here that like women, some of you could be meeting a Taurus person who is very stubborn, and can be very stubborn and controlling and demanding at times. But, you know, there is a vibe between you and this person. And I am feeling like a Leo Taurus kind of an energy. Okay. But Queen Taurus, some of you may have a Queen Taurus coming into your life that is very demanding or rigid or opinionated or challenging you in some way. All right. And even if you aren't into women, this could just be another woman that kind of comes on the scene that has a demanding, controlling, or rigid attitude and thinks that they're in charge of everything. Okay. And yeah, so in that way, some of you may meet somebody or run into somebody that is like that. But I also feel for those of you that are like, no, that's me, Natalie. I can be controlling and demanding about what I want sometimes. And you're like, well, I feel like what that means is you guys, and hey, I'm a Taurus, pile number 2, so I'm not knocking you, but like, you know, maybe it's like what you're saying is, no, I'm getting mine this summer. I will have what I want. I will have my pleasures. I will have my desires. I will have what I want and what I need. And I will get mine, but it is going to be a busy summer. I do have a lot going on, and I don't know if I have a lot of time and space for all these other things, okay? So I kind of feel like, and here's the Queen of Swords, and here's the Star card, okay? And some of you are needing to have conversations about like being asked to do everything and being asked to carry the load for everything. And, you know, I think some of you would definitely welcome a sexy distraction this summer, particularly like a beautiful Xena warrior princess for those of you that like women. I mean, that's a nice imagery with the Star card there and the Queen of Swords. But I also feel like it's time to have an honest conversation about, you know, like you are very strong, you are very capable, you know, but it's time to have an open and an honest conversation with someone where you feel you're taking all the responsibility on something, and they're not really participating in things the way they should be. I also feel it is a time to be more open-minded and let more thoughts and ideas kind of trickle into your brainwaves this summer. Okay, and it is time to give a voice to some of those magical ideas that you've been having without like overcommitting yourself even more and feeling even more responsible for things. Okay, but it is a good summer to be open-minded about new thoughts and new ideas and seeing things in a different light is what I feel. Okay, now to answer the question totally and completely, I feel like you are going to get it on with someone this summer, pile number 2. And it could be during Leo. What's Lego? It could be during Leo and Virgo. That's a Leo plus a Virgo is a Lego. Anyway, you could be going on this summer, I feel, during Leo, I keep saying Leo and Virgo season. But I feel like it is because you're the one in control of it. I feel like you're like, hey, they got a hot body, I got a hot body, we both need to let off some fucking steam here. Let's go. You know, like, let's go get it. Let's make it happen. Let's get those, you know, waters flowing type of thing. Okay. But I feel like you're more open to mental connections with the Queen of Swords here. You're more open to mental connections and new ideas and new inspiration, especially mental connections, new ideas, new inspiration that don't cause you 1,000 more work things that you need to do or follow up on. Okay. You're totally like, it's imperative to be open-minded to new things this summer and be open to magical new things. All right. But be careful of overcommitting yourself too much. As I've reiterated, I do feel like you're going to be slamming bodies with someone at some point this summer, probably during Leo season. Okay. But I don't think it's like a romance, pile number 2, in the traditional way that people have romances. It's more like, I need to blow off steam, you need to blow off steam, let's fucking go. Okay. And that can be fine for a time in your life when you're really focused on queen shit and you're really focused on getting what you want out of things without letting another person overtake your life, I guess is what I'm saying. And ultimately, I feel like, you know, this person, you're actually more in control than this other person, because I feel like your feelings are more detached and you're looking at things more intellectually, rationally, and you're coming from a more detached, kind of space, where the other person is like, I don't know, could be confusing sex with love a little bit, or because there is this intense sexual chemistry, like thinking that that's what is creating an emotional bond. But I think that's not really where you guys are necessarily at during Leo and Virgo season. And that's okay. Like, we can only operate with where we're at. It doesn't mean you're not going to have a good time, 10 of Cups. You will. There's just a lot that you have going on this summer. Okay, pile number 2. So that is what I am getting for you, my lovelies, in pile number 2. I hope that reading resonated for you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. Let's move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the red and green balloon, and balloon. I don't know why I said balloon. You chose the red and green beach ball, pile number 3. And we are going to go ahead and get on to your reading. Is there a summer romance in store for pile number 3? Okay, is there a summer romance for the red and green beach ball for pile number 3? Let's go ahead and look at summer romances for pile number 3. Summer lovin' had me a blast. Summer lovin' happened so fast. You guys know what song that is from? Let's go ahead and see for pile number 3, summer romance. 2 of Wands on it. Okay, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and, you're certainly open to seeing what's out there with the 2 of Wands. Ooh, the Lovers. Titillating. Pile number 3, the 2 of Wands. Excellent. We've got 2 people who are both looking for the same thing. We've got the 9 of Swords. Oh no, pile number 3. It's going so well. Why overthink it? Why overplan? Why overthink? Live in the moment. Carpe diem. Yes, we have Aries energy. Now, again, the 2 of Wands in the tarot is a Mars and Aries card. And we have it here twice. And so I kind of feel like you guys, with the Lovers, particularly here, Lovers is Gemini energy, and the 9 of Swords is also a Mars and Gemini card. So there could be a Gemini Aries thing going on this summertime. Now, I kind of feel you guys meet someone that is like you, and you're like, oh shit, this person we're too much alike. Like, we're too, we're too much the same. What am I gonna do? Oh shit. Okay, so let's see here, pile number 3. We have the Beaver. Wow, the busy Beaver, pile number 3. We've got the Beaver in balance. You are being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success, okay? And this is a spicy, spicy temptation in the garden, all right? In the Garden of Eden with the Lovers here. This is a very spicy temptation, okay? And you meet someone who's like you, driven, ambitious, goal-oriented, impulsive, competitive, fierce, assertive, all right? But what we need in situations like that is we need a little bit of balance, okay? We need a little bit of taking it easy, okay? Because this is kind of quick and fast and spicy, okay? And For those of you that suffer with headaches during summertime for whatever reason, or seasonal headaches, or I also feel somebody could be hurting their eye, which is very weird to say for those of you that feel that there's like something in your eye, or maybe lately you felt like, oh, there's something going on with my eye, or my eye hurts, or my head hurts, okay? There could be some health stuff that we need to look at, or that we're a little worried about here with the Nine of Swords, okay? I'm also seeing like a yellow stain on a person's pillow, or somebody who has like a yellow stain on their pillow, okay? Anyway, or maybe somebody spilled something on their pillow, or there's a funky, anyway, you're like, what? Anyway, pile number 3, we've got, the twin flame connection is coming out underneath the Lovers. And it's like, okay, what the hell am I going to do here? We are way too much alike, okay? And I'm seeing someone here with sexy arms who has a nice butt, okay? I'm seeing a guy with sexy arms with a nice butt who is not white, all right? Somebody who could work outdoors or work in the heat, or works like really, really, really hard out in the heat is what I'm seeing, okay? And, like you're also, I feel, very ambitious and hardworking as well. And you have a lot of goals in mind as well. And I feel it's going to be a hot, fucking scorching hot summer, okay, with this Aries energy here. All right, very fierce, assertive, exhilarating energy. We have, dang, pile number 3. There's nothing worse than being pregnant in the middle of, like 8 months pregnant in the middle of a scorching heat wave in the summertime. So hopefully she's pregnant in this picture. Hopefully you guys are not. Maybe you need to be a little careful with the fertility this summer, or you need to watch that a little bit. I do see somebody here with a goatee, with facial hair, somebody who has like nice arms, but hairier arms. And anyway, coming together to make 2 become 1 would be absolutely incredible. Please give me a son. What is that about? Okay, what the heck is that about? Okay, some of you may be meeting somebody that's wants you to have their baby, or wants to get you pregnant, or is trying to get you pregnant. And I don't know, pile number 3, are you like, I don't know about that shit, Natalie. That's a little bit crazy to me. I don't know if I can really handle that, all right? Yeah. Somebody's trying to get pile number 3 pregnant during the summer. We have so much to say. Throat chakra release, okay? And, the glances between you two but are really intense. But, there's something, it's very impulsive. It's very hot. It's very fiery. But there's also a lot of things that are left unsaid, okay? Pile number 3 that need to be spoken. And there's a lot of, passion and fire and all of that and intensity, all right? This person looks like he's about ready to pop a blood vessel or a vein in his head if he doesn't get what he needs to say out, okay? And, I would just, here's another thing, pile number 3. I'm also getting, now I just have to tell you guys this, I don't want to be scary. This is probably only for the 1 in the 1 millionth person that watches this. All right. But pile number 3, I have to ask you, is there anybody in your life that you had a stroke or had a mini stroke? Or is there somebody in your life that is out working all day in the hot sun, or somebody that, or for example, I mean, this, for some of you too, this could be a message from the other side as well. If you had a father or a brother or a grandfather that had a stroke working out in the sun or working out in the heat, okay, there is real danger, I feel like, for people that are working in that kind of heat. And, you know, I mean, when we talk about a stroke, we could be talking about heat stroke, which is also dangerous, you know, and worrying about somebody getting too overheated or too hot or having heat stroke. But if there is somebody in your life that you're like, no, that's exactly what happened. My grandfather had a stroke, or, you know, my best friend had a mini stroke, or this type of thing. Like, you know, this is, I feel, something with the balance that we need to talk about, that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones, because we never know how long, like, we're going to be on this planet. And some people work hard and play hard. And there's a real work hard, play hard vibe in this pile. But I kind of feel like there needs to be like space to breathe and space to speak. And I also feel that somebody that you're dealing with, or that you know, could be having indigestion issues with indigestion, acid reflux, issues with, heat, getting overheated, like these types of things. And it's important to talk about these things and not just let them fester, or let them like, and again, this is like supposed to be a fun, like, are you having a romance this summer? But Spirit's harping on me on this issue, okay? And so I just have to bring it up, pile number 3, because they're like, no, like, you need to tell pile number 3 about this, okay? Anyway, so pile number 3, if you've experienced that in your life, or you've worried, you have an aging parent and you're worried about stuff like that, you know, like, just make sure it gets talked about or it gets mentioned, rather than kind of holding everything in and pretending it's not there, you know. We have signs and synchronicities, and seeing many signs, okay? Don't ignore the signs of things that are coming up, pile number 3, okay? And sometimes, like, you know, I feel like with the Aries energy here and the Lovers and the 2 of Wands, there's a very fierce, exciting, you know, want and a need for this person to want to hold you and to caress you and all of that. But I also feel like there is some fear about something as well with the 9 of Swords, something that you're not talking about, or this person isn't talking about, and you will be receiving during this summertime signs and synchronicities. And maybe this reading is the start of those signs and synchronicities of what needs to be talked about, and what needs to be said, and what needs to be opened up to as a dialogue, okay? And anyway, let's see what else we have here. We have Healer. Oh my goodness. Wow. And yeah, you see somebody here who has an owie or an injury, and then you see another person attending to them or helping them, okay? And healer, passion to serve others by repairing the mind, body, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And a shadow attribute of the healer can be a failure to take care of oneself. You know, being so busy taking care of everyone else that we're not taking care of ourselves. And yeah, so perhaps I also feel some of you could meet a healer this summer that helps you with a particular issue, or helps someone you love with a particular issue, that is needing to be somebody that has really magic hands, okay, and puts a lot of pressure on certain pressure points, and it may be a little bit painful, but it's also like necessary is what I feel, okay? Healer, signs and synchronicities, and meeting somebody who has a powerful, whose fingers and touch and everything have a powerful effect on you. Now, some of you could be meeting somebody who has, you know, who needs a massage from you or needs a healing touch for you, or they have a healing touch to give to you. But there is that moment where your two hands touch or your two bodies come together. Or somebody's giving, somebody a neck massage or releasing tension and pain in someone's neck. And it makes their headaches or it makes their pain go away. It makes them feel so much better. That is really good news. And that is something to look forward to this summer. Pile number 3 is finally meeting somebody who knows what they're doing from a healing perspective and knows how to touch and heal in the right places. Now, I'm not saying that you couldn't meet somebody who's sexually healing, because I feel that that's totally possible to meet somebody who's very sexually healing. But I kind of also feel like the healer may be something separate from this situation over here. Like you're taking care of a health issue and it's been bothering you, and finding the right healer for yourself or another person that helps them to feel better is also something that you find. And I feel like you are going out of your way to search for something this summer in order to help heal something, okay? And it's not to say that you aren't going to have like a meeting of the minds with a spicy lover, because I feel like that is entirely possible. But you've got other things going on this summer too, okay? Like healing and health issues, family issues, helping somebody find the right resources they need to heal, or finding the resources you need to heal. We have Leo and I will, okay? I will take care of you. I will help you. I will make this better. I will be there for you. I will be the person that you can count on. I will show up in that way. Now we could have Aries and Leo energy here, since Leo is popping up. And I also mentioned Gemini earlier. So Aries, Leo, Gemini. Now, some of you could be meeting a pivotal Leo. Or I also feel like Leo season could be a big time for when you meet this healer and you start seeing these signs and synchronicities, okay? And Leo season is like July 19th, 20th to like August 19th, 20th, 21st, around that time frame, okay? That's when Leo season is running. And so look for this special healing opportunity, or meeting a special healer, or finding the right healer for something that's been ailing yourself or someone else you love during Leo season, okay? And anyway, wow. Let's go. We've got the Ace of Cups, Summer Lovin', and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. I like that. You know, I mean, I think you're open to, having a summer romance. You might be a little tentative or a little nervous about it, okay? Or I'd love to have a summer romance. Like, that would be amazing. But I also feel like you guys are very sensitive. You're maybe very picky as well, or your heart already feels like it belongs to someone else anyway. That you're always open, to the energy of love, and you're always open to bringing more love into your life. But I feel like with this twin flame connection here with this Lovers, perhaps you're already going into this summertime thinking, well, my heart is already kind of with this person or with this energy, okay? And like my heart is already like full for this person with this lover's energy here, for this person that I connected with on a deeper level, okay? And who I feel like would love to connect with you too, but there's so many things between you both that need to be said, okay? That need to be like, that need to be shared, and so many things that need to be before the emotional like cleansing can really happen, okay? And there's so much fire in the summertime for you guys. I really do feel like balance is really important. And the Ace of Cups for me as a reader also has to do with physical health, and better physical health, and taking some time to rest with the High Priestess here, to rest and relax and take care of your own physical health. Because you know what? I do feel like there is somebody that you have on your mind this summer, and someone you may already have on your mind right now, actually, pile number 3. It's not like a new thing, but it's something that, you know, feels like it's already there as a connection, intuitively and emotionally, okay? But I feel like with so much fire this summer, it is important to kind of bring it down a notch as well, and to be easy, take our time. Everybody's busy, everybody's working, everybody's looking for something, okay? I actually think one of the most important things for you this summer is healing emotional issues, getting emotional transformation, feeling emotionally like renewed, feeling better emotionally and from a mental health perspective, and also taking time to spend time on your health, healing, and vitality. I actually feel like that is the most important thing for you this summer. Yes, there is like the Lovers and the Two of Wands and this twin flame connection over here, but and it's hard not to get excited about it. The excitement is there, but once the initial excitement wears off, there's a whole lot of questions and a whole lot more to be discussed, and so many things that need to be talked about. And there is more balance that needs to be brought into the situation, because right now there's a lot of air and fire fueling it. But we need some calm and peace and healing as well for you guys during this summer. Okay, pile number 3. So do I think that you could have a summer romance this summer? Yeah, but it brings up a lot of questions. Okay, could you see someone again? Could you spend time with someone again? Could you talk to someone again? Because I feel like this is kind of an again thing. And this is the only reading, pile number 3, where it's not pile number 1 and pile number 2 were not like, you know, they are like new energies. This is kind of like, this is a twin flame connection, like somebody you've already known. Okay, do I think something could get sparked up again? Yeah. Does it create a lot of questions and a lot of discomfort? Yeah. Okay, what's the best use of energy this summertime? I feel is taking care of your emotional and physical well-being. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that that reading resonated for you, my friends. I wish you the very best summer, and take care, my loves.